Morning, folks.
Good morning.
We are headed to breakfast.
Yes, we are.
Sun behind me there. I don't want to blind you, but yeah, we're headed to breakfast at the Smoky Mountain Diner.
Yep.
Where we've already eaten a couple times and really enjoyed it. And we're walking through Hot Springs on a cool spring morning. Not many people around.
Nope, not yet.
We're going to have breakfast, go back to our room, get our packs, and head north.
Yes.
Taking you with us. So this is the French Broad River, which runs alongside and through Hot Springs, which we are leaving. We are on our way to Sam's Gap and then to Erwin, Tennessee. Hey folks.
Howdy.
Well, we're back on the Appalachian Trail that actually looks like the Appalachian Trail
Yeah.
now, and not a main street through town. We're about 4.5 miles out of Hot Springs now. Been mostly climbing because Hot Springs is really low, like 1,350 feet. And I don't know how high we are now, but I think we've probably come 12 or 1,300 feet, something like that.
Something
Up.
like that.
And
1642.
Oh my gosh, we've climbed that much. So yeah.
1642.
So just a good stretch of the legs, but we came upon something here just out in the middle of nowhere. I thought it'd be worth showing you. There is a wall, a dam built right there, and a wee lake, a pond, just out here in the middle of nowhere.
Big bullfrogs.
And we've got
singing.
some bullfrogs talking to each other, singing. Not right now, but they were earlier. We started talking, maybe they stopped. Anyway, we've got another 5.5, I think, or so miles to go to get to some shelter on the trail where we're going to stay. And we've got 44 miles total to knock out in 4 days. So it's going to, again, push us a little bit, but we need to be pushed. And we're doing pretty good. Feet's not bad. Somebody got a new pair of shoes. So those hopefully are going to work out.
Yep.
And we're just having a snack break, and we'll see you down the trail.
Howdy, everybody. Boy, was it some kind of day. We weren't expecting it because we didn't look ahead at the elevation, but we went up about 3,800 feet today in 11 miles. And that doesn't even count the downs. But we saw some beautiful trillium, especially up around Ridge Mountain, and we went up to the fire tower. It was really beautiful up there. We're zonkered. We're staying around a spring shelter, spring mountain shelter.
Yeah.
And we are ready to eat and go to bed.
But I got to say, that's one of the prettiest pitches we've ever gotten on that tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found a great spot. Oh, look, found this spot. And yeah, you can see we're kind of up on top of a ridge up here. I guess we're on top of Spring Mountain, maybe, whatever. Like she said, the dang elevation was brutal. I looked at my heart rate and it ran in the 130s for the last like 3 hours coming up this never-ending slog. Anyway, like she said, we're gotta go get some water because we're just about out of water. We're going to cook dinner. We're going to have a great evening. Check in with you in the morning. Morning, old look.
Good morning, strong man.
What a pretty morning it is too. It's cloudy and not much of a breeze blowing, so humidity's high. We're expecting rain later today. But we got away really nice and early, like at 7:50 this morning after a good breakfast. And been going mostly downhill, which makes sense because we started out on a mountain. Going another 11 miles today is our plan. We're going to stop at about 3 something, I'm not sure, and get more water. We're only carrying a liter each because we really don't need to carry more than that right now. But I think we're going to have a good day. If it rains, it rains. If it doesn't, it'll be wonderful. Regardless, we're taking you along. See you soon. Hey folks.
Good evening, campers.
Yes, we have bugs.
Yes, we do.
I don't know what kind of little fly they are, but they bite like a horsefly.
And they hurt.
And they hurt. And they're annoying, and they get in your ears and your nose. And I don't know what to think. But regardless, we're here. We got a cool little campsite. Let me show you.
It is awesome.
There's our tent sitting up there. That's a really neat area. To the right of where you're looking at there is the trail itself. Let's see if I can.
Yep, there it is.
There's the trail. And just on the other side of the trail is our water source, which is the little pipe spring. Look captured a couple of bags of water when we first got here. We're going to sit right here where we are because we're leaning up against a really cool log. And we're going to cook dinner and have a great evening.
Yes.
We're 22 now of 44 miles to get to our next destination, where we're going to get picked up at Sam's Gap, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. And go to a little hostel and do some resupplying and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
See you in the morning. Morning, folks. Well, we're off to a good early start, a little after 8 o'clock. As you saw, that was a great campsite. Water right next to it. Rained pretty much most of the night, off and on, but I think we still got some good sleep. We didn't have any leakage or splash issues with the tent, so that worked out good. We're going 11 miles again today to camp near a shelter. I think we're going to go over some really scenic climbs today that are going to require that we use our hands on rocks to get over some of the climbs. There's a safety bypass, weather bypass trail, but I don't think we're going to have to take it, even though there is rain in the forecast for I think the rest of the morning. But we'll see how that goes. We'll check in with you down the trail. So we're on that exposed ridge trail that you saw the sign for, as opposed to the bypass. This is why we took that trail, because the views from here are spectacular. Hey there.
Hey.
That's where we're going next. We're not sure if it's going to be any higher, but we just couldn't stop. We couldn't keep going. We had to show you this spectacular view. Hey folks.
Howdy.
Do we look different suddenly? Because we are different. We've actually hiked 300 miles on the Appalachian Trail. We're sitting on the 300-mile log, which we designated when we got to it and found out we'd come 300 miles.
Yes.
So yeah, you saw we came over that rocky, what do they call it, exposed ridge line trail section.
Yes. It's beautiful.
It was a booger. If I could do it over again, I wouldn't, but I did, so I'm glad. So we're taking a break. See you down trail.
Howdy.
Hey folks, good morning.
Good morning. We are 4 miles into our day and it's been beautiful and sunshiny and hot and humid and sweat just dripping off us.
Yeah, what she said. We had a good night, not bad, at the shelter. We stayed in the shelter for a change because it was pouring rain when we got there. It poured more rain after we got there. And it was a nice little shelter. The floor was...
someone had an adventure with a mouse.
I did, yeah. And we knew there was a mouse in the shelter because we saw it all over the place, running across the rafters and up and down. So we knew it was a pretty bold rodent. And evidently it decided to check me out during the night and ran down my back while I was asleep. Gave me a bit of a start. Woke everybody up. I did, not the mouse. But it was okay, all good. And got on the trail. We're 8 miles from where we're going to get off at Sam's Gap. Amy from Nature's Hostel's picking us up. We're going to go resupply, spend the night, and go from there. See you down the trail. Well, we didn't expect this, did we?
No, not at all. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
What a beautiful little stream. We heard this little section of the trail was going to be kind of dry. That was a vicious rumor. And the water runs out into that stretch of forest. Isn't that beautiful? Hey guys, we forgot to tell you something.
Yes, we did.
Happy Cinco de Mayo! Yeah, we forgot to tell you, May the 4th be with you yesterday too.
We did.
Well, we are stopped for lunch after a, hold your ears kids, ass-kicking climb up out of Devil's Fork Gap.
It was.
Ooh, we've climbed 1,938 feet so far in 6.5 miles. Probably 5.5 because the first little bit wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And on our way here, you won't believe what kind of trail magic. We were just commenting at the last shelter about how we'd missed out on a lot of the trail magic because the bubble had kind of blew past us. But look at here, 4 hikers coming down the trail had 20 bags of this.
Churros!
Churros to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, and they had a big Mylar Cinco de Mayo balloon.
Tied to the back of the pack.
Yeah, and they were just
cute.
going around giving out churros and chocolate to celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
It was wonderful.
So we're going to have, in honor of Cinco de Mayo, we're going to have peanut butter and granola. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. burritos,
Yeah.
lunch burritos,
Yep.
and churros for dessert. Catch you later. Hey guys, well, we got off the trail. We're at some damn highway are we in North Carolina still? We're in North Carolina, and you won't believe what we found. Look at here. Right there's what you call trail magic.
Yes, it
We were just moaning about not getting enough trail magic, and these folks were here. And this guy walked up to me. I couldn't understand what he kept saying, and he said, "Do you drink? Do you drink?" And I thought, well, yeah. Do I walk? Yes, I walk and I drink. So anyway, it was that guy right there in front of the grill. He handed me a Coors Light, and we've had a great relationship ever since. And then he made me 2 hot dogs, and it just keeps getting better. I think I'm moving to North Carolina. How about you, Look?
Oh, that sounds good.
At least for a few days.
You're in trail magic heaven on the North Carolina-Tennessee border. There's people all over.
Tennessee's about 100 feet that way.
Yeah.
Is it that close?
This is called,
Yeah, I've been confused for 100 miles now. Where the hell am I?
This is Sam's Gap.
Sam's Gap, yes sir. That sounds good to me. Anyway, we're gonna, our ride's coming to pick us up,
Y'all,
and we're going to Nature's Inn Hostel. I got the name right that time, and we'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, so we are at the Nature's Inn Hostel. Somebody commented recently on one way we could make our channel better was to show more human interest in what we were doing and where we were staying. And so that's what I'm going to do this evening. So we're in the common area at the hostel, and we're all eating and cooking and visiting. Hey everybody. Trail names?
AT positive.
AT positive.
Destiny.
Destiny. Just Nate for now. Okay, how about anybody has trail names? Morainer. Dust.
Echidna.
Yes, great story too. Nothing yet, right?
Still Tracy.
What is it?
Overkill.
Overkill, okay. And Kenwood. Why can't I remember Kenwood? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah, so we're just here having a good time, and I wanted you guys to be part of it. Catch you later.